I call it a holding pattern, right? It's like a plane, right? You got the plane's on the ground, and the plane just, it's on the runway, and it takes off, it's like, yes, and it gets up there, and it's like, okay, now which way am I going to go, which city am I going to go to, and you're in this holding pattern, right? And this plane is going round and around and around and around and around, and because this plane is in a holding pattern, guess what it's doing? It's holding up everything else around you, so the planes behind you can't take off because you in the way. The people in all these other cities, they can't board the plane because your plane is in the way of letting all the other planes go. The people that are on the plane, all of their lives are being held up because you're sitting up here in a holding pattern and nobody is moving and nobody is going anywhere. So when you are indecisive, it totally stops the flow of energy. So once again, if you don't make a decision, there is no outcome. If you're up there in that holding pattern, there's no outcome. You ain't going to no city because you ain't going nowhere. You're just going around and around in circles. And guess what happens when you're up there in the air and you're going round and round and round in circles? You're going to run out of gas, meaning you're going to run out of energy. You're going to run out of fuel. And when you run out of fuel, what's going to happen to the plane? It's going to crash. It's going to fall. It's going to drop, or it's going to have to hurry up and turn around and land again before it runs out of fuel. That is what has happened to many of us in our lives, and you may be experiencing it right now. Trying to make a decision making and being indecisive and staying on the fence, it drains you. It sucks the energy out of you. And at the end of the day, no decision is made. It's just you crashed and burned, laying there with no results.